self-compassion in adulthood. In essence, a secure external base in childhood helps to form a secure internal base in adulthood, allowing one to provide comfort and support to oneself in times of distress. 2. Neurobiological perspective. Neuroscience provides further insight into the mechanisms of self-compassion. Brain imaging studies show that practicing self-compassion activates brain regions associated with the mammalian caregiving system, empathy, and emotion regulation, such as the insular and anterior cingulate cortex. The activation of this system is linked to the release of hormones like oxytocin, which can soothe the stress and promote feelings of safety, calm, and connection. Furthermore, the brain exhibits plasticity, meaning it can change in response to experience. Research on compassion-based meditation training has demonstrated that these practices can rewire the brain, strengthening the neural circuits that support compassion and enhancing an individual's capacity to practice it. This capacity for kindness becomes critically important in the context of self-awareness. Self-compassion functions as an active modulator of the information uncovered through introspection. When self-awareness reveals a flaw, a mistake, or a painful memory, self-compassion provides the emotional buffer necessary to process that information constructively. Without it, such revelations can trigger shame and self-condemnation, leading to an avoidance of further self-inquiry. With self-compassion, however, the same revelation can be met with kindness and understanding. This compassionate response provides the safety needed to see the self clearly without fear of self-condemnation, making deep, honest self-awareness a sustainable and profoundly healing practice. B. Cultivating self-love, nurturing your innate worth. A. Defining self-love, a multifaceted appreciation of oneself. Self-love is a comprehensive and active state of appreciation for oneself that is cultivated through thoughts and behaviors supporting one's holistic well-being. It is defined as a state that grows from actions that support our physical, psychological, and spiritual growth. This definition emphasizes that self-love is not a passive feeling but an active practice. It entails having a high regard for your own well-being and happiness, which translates into prioritizing one's own needs, refusing to sacrifice personal well-being to please others, and not settling for less than one deserves. While the specific expression of self-love can vary greatly from person to person, its core is a fundamental acceptance of oneself as you are in this very moment for everything that you are. B. Key expressions and practices of self-love. Self-love manifests in a wide array of attitudes and actions that collectively nurture a positive relationship with oneself. Key practices include full circle positive self-talk, consciously talking to and about yourself with love, kindness, and encouragement. Full circle self-prioritization,